so we got Lucifer Blacks explained by an Australian right now, y'all. I actually got a time lapse because I'm doing a day in the life, by the way. It's been years since I did like a day in the life. I got a time lapse right here to the side, so if I'm looking over a little bit to the left, just know it's showtime. Other than that, man, thank y'all so much for coming through. Let's go, let's go.
G'day, guys and gals.
By the way, say what's up to the vlog, y'all. They can actually hear you guys.
It seems like every race and faction in 40k is allowed to have their uber elite unit types. The Eldar have their solitaires, autarchs, and archons. The orcs have their war bosses.
Yo, hold on. Did that thing say Lucifer? Uh-oh. Yo, that thing said Lucifer, bro. Ain't that the devil? Oh, yeah, we won't rock with them automatically. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, we don't like them. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. Hey. You either on this side or that side. And y'all know what side I'm on, bro. Bro, shout out to the big man above, bro. For real.
And the Space Marines have guys that don't wear helmets. So what do the Guardsmen get? Tempestus Scions? Not bad, but not enough to make me quiver in excitement. No, they get the Lucifer Blacks, an elite force.
I don't like them, bro. Yep, I'm a hater, bro. I hate that side. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Just by the name, I don't like them, y'all. I know.
Of extremely skilled and overtrained agents that represent the peak martial skill and intelligence that a mortal human could ever hope to achieve. They were chosen as the secondary guardians of the Imperial Palace, and to this day, they remain the most feared and respected guardsman regiment in the Imperium. And yes, they are technically a guardsman regiment.
Yo, Vulcan's packing these guys up, and I actually hope Vulcan actually puts the beats to these dudes, bro. Bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, the way Majorkill is gassing them up, bro, he making them seem like they're Batman or something, bro. Vulcan is piecing these guys up, bro. No KFC.
By barely following any of the conventions of a regiment. If I still haven't piqued your interest, a Lucifer Black was able to get past a Primarchs guard in a melee duel and stab him in the chest. Something that even the best Space Marines can't manage.
Yo, that's one of y'all favorite Primarchs. They have never did that to Vulcan. See how, like, you see how Majorkill, like, see, he played it very open-ended, like. If it was Vulcan, he would have said it. That's one of y'all favorite Primarchs. He's never did that to the GOAT Vulcan.
Before we get black with Lucifer, you know those awesome the Imperium, many of the original Guardsmen regiments were actually conquered armies of the Emperor's enemies that he was so impressed by that he allowed them to maintain their culture and name. The Lucifer Blacks were not amongst these regiments. They have been loyal from the Emperor from day one and served as his elite mortal soldiers.
Wait. Yo, the Emperor, you allowed them? Wait. Yo, their name is Lucifer Blacks. Like, what are we like? I'm automatically thinking evil. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. All right. Maybe they're going to prove me wrong. Maybe they're good guys in Warhammer. Even though that doesn't really exist. But maybe they're, maybe they're not school threats. Okay, wait a minute.
His special forces. Well, just like most special forces, they suffered very high casualty rates during the Unification Wars. And by the time Terra was united, there was only a handful of them left. Instead of spending the time, effort, and resources rebuilding them into a full regiment, the Emperor had shifted his focus to transhuman super soldiers like the Astartes. To most regiments, this would have been a massive bummer, but the Lucifer Blacks were known for their ability to give absolutely zero fucks. They have no fear, hesitation, or hormone issues. They are completely immune to transhuman dread, that being the feeling of shock and fear normal mortals get when in conflict with Astartes, Custodes, or Primarchs. They will straight up happily charge headfirst into a Primarch if that is their orders. With the Lucifer Blacks decimated, they moved from an on-field fighting force to a bunch of extremely elite bodyguards that were to protect fleet commanders, high lords, or anyone important. Having a Lucifer Black bodyguard was considered to be a massive flex. They were incredibly intelligent and perceptive, able to sense threats to an almost supernatural degree. When John Grammaticus, a 1000...
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, well, oh. Alright, yo, maybe they actually proved me wrong right here, bro. But like, bro, their name is Lucifer Blacks. Like, let's not sit over here and skip over that. Like, this is some type of mission in the video game. Let's not sit over here and just jump over that. Like, I listen, maybe I'm wrong. I immediately thought since their name was Lucifer Blacks, they were just automatically just evil. These guys are just like just bad for business. That's what I thought. So I just started hating automatically. Maybe I'm wrong, bro. Okay.
Old immortal super agent Psyker, who was geared up and trained by the most powerful Xeno organization in the galaxy, tried to infiltrate an expedition fleet's high command so that he could gain access to the Alpha Legion and deliver a message. It wasn't the Alpha Legion he struggled with, but the Lucifer Blacks. They were always nipping at his heels. One of them even snuck up on him and attacked him while he was spying on a meeting. The fight was intense, with John barely overcoming the extremely resilient and skilled Lucifer. John got real fucked up from that fight, and it almost completely ruined his mission.
John, you're trash. Shout out to you, bro. John, I mean, respect to you, bro. I can never lose. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. Yo, with the power of God on my side, yo, come on, man. Yo, we're not, yo, I would sense this. I would sense the wickedness behind me, bro. Yo, I'll be occupied over here, bro, and I can just feel... At the back of my head, it's like, yo, turn around. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna see this creature right here, bro. This menace to society right here. Now, it doesn't sound like these guys are like menacing in Warhammer yet. We still got, what, 6 minutes left in this video. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If I ever get into a fight with these guys right here, bro, y'all know that one meme when he was like, I can't let you get close, and he pushed them? Bro, that's what I would do.
It was just a no-name Lucifer. The commander was able to deduce John's identity through meditation and detective work, which was an insane feat, considering the web of lies and deceit John had spun to cover his own ass. So why are the Lucifers so elite? Well, their war gear is top-notch, utilizing black carapace armor over a deep woven mesh of anti-ballistic threads. Whatever the fuck that means, but it sounds impressive. They use a combo of shock glaives as well as wildly sharp sabers, like so sharp that they can cut into Primarch armor. More on that in a bit. They also have fully enclosed helmets with mirrored visors, so you can't see what their faces are like. However, their visage has been described as incredibly intimidating. If they are sounding a bit like the Custodes, that's because they are more or less the human version of them. Similar skill set, gear, and loadout. They're just like bitch Custodes.
Alright, okay, but like, yo, I'm hearing too many good things about these guys, yo. What's a bad thing about them? Yo, Majorkill, he didn't say, yo, we didn't hear Majorkill say three bad things about these guys, bro. They have to have a weakness. They have to.
Inferior in every way, but then again, pretty much everything is inferior to the Golden Banana Boys. Although originally they were an Ischyan raised regiment, wherever the fuck that is, they aren't particularly drawn from one world or another. More so, they are selected from different worlds or even regiments based on their attitudes, skills, and badassery. They are the kind of bodyguards that are present during confidential meetings, so they have to be utterly reliable and able to keep a secret. Although they are kinda sounding like Inquisitors, Inquisitors are a lot more fun, open, and creative. Lucifer Blacks, on the other hand, are like robots, like CIA agents. Also, as the Inquisitors came after the heresy, the Lucifers were genuinely the closest thing to Inquisitors before the Inquisition was formed. We are actually given a look at one of the origins of a Lucifer.
Bro, where did these things come from? What are we like? We just making anything in Warhammer, bro. No matter how diabolical, OP, or whatever it is, we just making anything in Warhammer.
Black Commander. He grew up as a child soldier on a war-torn world, leading his troops before he was even a real teenager, with dozens of kills under his belt. When the Imperium came, they saw this war-hardened veteran child with extreme mental issues and zero empathy, and they were like, fuck yes. Just to give an idea of the kind of people that become Lucifers. Onto their combat prowess. Any mortal man will always try to avoid conflict with a Lucifer. Trying to fight one is a death sentence. Even Astarte.
Bro, I could take one on easily, bro. For real, bro. Yo. I know y'all think that I'm capping. I'm not capping. I'm being completely like real, bro. Like honestly, I feel like, bro, with like with my skill and like with my expertise, I really feel like it'll be close. Like they'll get a few hits on me, but like I'm really giving these guys like the Street Fighter combo. Like I'm not stopping. Like 60 hit combo, bro, with the finishing move. No Mortal Kombat. Like seriously, y'all. Like I feel like with my strength and like with my endurance, I really feel like I could really take these guys on.
Please find them impressive, especially due to their resistance to transhuman dread. When Alpharius had to murder an entire Imperial expedition fleet to maintain his cover, he personally confronted the Lord General of the fleet. An entire retinue of Lucifer Blacks charged Alpharius without hesitation, and whilst he did massacre most of them without much drama, their leader, the child soldier I spoke of before, was able to dodge, parry, and even get past Alpharius' guard, shoving his long, girthy black blade.
His long, girthy, what? Majorkill, what were you gonna say? Let us know, bro. Let us know, bro. Cause we will put you on that list. We will put you on that list, Majorkill. What were you gonna say?
Into Alpharius' torso, which drew blood. Unfortunately for the Lucifer, Primarchs are kind of resistant to getting shanked, so Alpharius simply said, "That's all you get," before cutting the Lucifer in half.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, these guys are weak. I mean, yo, shout out to these guys for putting up a fight, but like, you know, just like the Lucifer in real life, I mean, like, bro, you can only do so much. Like, you're not up there. Like, you can only, you know, just like the Lucifer in real life, y'all, like, they're not, like, you know, like, he can only do so much, you know, you know, he's compy, but like, he's not up there. Like, he you know, this, see, like, between the GOAT, between like the greatest of all time, between like the one true God and just like Lucifer, like there's a gap. Like, I don't see how it's like, I don't get how society is trying to like be like, oh my God, it's Lucifer versus God, who's gonna win? Like, come on, bro. Like, there's a gap. Like, there's a big major gap between the two. Like, there's a power level gap that can't be reached. Like, you know, I'm sorry, but like, you know, it's not a fair fight. It's not a fair fight. You know, and if I'm being honest with you, bro, like, this Lucifer Black guy in Warhammer, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. If there was like a 12-round fight, I'm really getting rid of this guy in round 7 to 8, to be honest with you.
Still though, that's an insane achievement. By the time Alpharius started fighting this Lucifer, he was the last one left, so it wasn't like Alpharius was distracted and he got in a lucky shot. To be fair to Alpharius, he certainly underestimated the Lucifer, combined with the fact that Alpharius is the physically weakest Primarch, as evident by him being the shortest, getting killed by Dorn in a duel, and sharing his Primarch essence with his twin Omegon. But regardless, very good effort by the Lucifer. There was a Terran lord who was so influential that he was able to acquire a Lucifer Black for not only himself, but his entire family. Unfortunately for him, this Lucifer was actually a sleeper agent for Horus. As this lord was a triple agent, i.e. he was a spy for Dorn who acted like a spy for Horus, the Lucifer's job was to kill the lord if he showed that he wasn't actually loyal to Horus. As soon as it was
Man, bro, what? Bro was a 3-time agent.
revealed that he was working for Dorn, the Lucifer blew up the Lord, then proceeded to try and blow up some infrastructure that would have killed a lot of people. It took some serious ball-breaking, effort, and a torn ACL from one of the greatest Custodes to thwart this one Lucifer, once again showing their capabilities. Now this does
Hey, I don't know if those like Custodes was off of like what, like a 6-pack of Bud Light beer, but like, yo, what? Bro, with me and Vulcan, bro, we could really double team this dude in like 2 seconds and get rid of him. Like, what?
the question about their loyalty.
Yo, Custodians, get y'all game up.
They betrayed the Lord like this for Horus. However, it's not shown what occurred for the Lucifer to come into Horus's service. Maybe he was always loyal to Horus, got ordered to go to the Imperium as an agent and then watch over the Lord. Either way, the Custode had to work his ass off to stop him. During the heresy, a lot of Lucifers died protecting their various lords and charges. This, combined with the overall decay and corruption of the Imperium after the last of the loyalist Primarchs vanished, meant that the quality of the Lucifers dropped sharply. They were thought of as signs of influence and power, but as this period of time was quite peaceful, i.e. Chaos had just gotten curb stomped, Nids, Necrons and Tau weren't yet a thing, and the Eldar didn't want to touch humanity with a 12-inch dildo, there wasn't much need for a Lucifer to be intensely trained or given opportunities to get real-life combat experience. Because of this, by the time the War of the Beast occurred, they were little more than well-trained and equipped mercenaries that were used as political favors. They were shadows of their former selves. Despite this, they still maintained a code of honor. When it became clear that the High Lord of the Imperium was a useless fuckwit, and Astartes' chapter master declared he would replace him to deal with the Orc menace, the High Lord summoned his Lucifers and ordered them to arrest the chapter master. However, that chapter master had just broken his balls doing super heroic shit, so the Lucifers changed allegiance and served the Astartes for the remainder of the war. Sometime after this, the very cheeky Grandmaster of
they really changing teams like Kevin Durant.
Imperial assassins decided to take power, assassinating the other High Lords and putting puppets in their place. In order to extend his influence further, he disbanded the Lucifers, removing them as the mortal guardians of the Imperial Palace and bodyguards of Imperial Lords, as he wanted that role to instead be occupied by assassins loyal to him. He cited their inability to stop the Harlequins from entering the palace during the War of the Beast, which, to be fair to the Lucifers, Those Harlequins were killing Custodes as well, so what the fuck are the Lucifers gonna do about it? Eventually, the Lucifers were refounded and reformed, returning to their original role of elite guardians and not these political pawns or special agents. In the current setting, they are still around and still the chosen mortal guardians of the Imperial Palace. Their reputation was restored and is legendary throughout the Imperium to this day. If you're wondering why these badasses don't—
Alright, I'm gonna give these guys one compliment and one compliment only. They do give off like Black Ops 3 type of like vibes, like with their armor and stuff like that. I don't know where I get Black Ops 3 from, but like maybe it's just like the futuristic robot type of like vibe, and their masks don't look too bad. I'm gonna keep it real. Like the only compliment that I'm gonna give these guys is they kind of look decent with, you know, with their armor. That's it. You get no other compliments, yo. For real. Everything about y'all sucks.
Have their own novels or aren't featured much. After all, this is probably the first time a lot of you are hearing about them. It's because they have the personalities of quadriplegic vegetables. Like I said, they are basically robots. They don't banter, joke, or laugh.
Bro, they walk around like Frankenstein, bro. Walk around like Frankenstein.
They even admit that they have never told a joke in their lives. Sure, this helps with the whole stoic, badass, intimidating bodyguard vibe they've got going, but it's fucking appalling for entertainment reasons.
Thanks.
A book from the POV of a Lucifer Black would be the most soulless shit imaginable. If you enjoyed the video—
Shout out to our boy Majorkill man for this video. I'm gonna keep it real. I definitely did not know what a Lucifer Black was. At first, I thought they was a part of some evil, just nasty mastermind devil plan. I mean, turns out, these guys, I don't want to say that they're completely evil, but at the same time, bro, they're like, they just like portray people. And also, bro, like, they're on like 3 different teams. Well, I think they're like secret agents or whatever for like different people. Yo, bro, one of them was like a secret agent for Horus, bro. They really, I understand, bro, get your money. Everybody's got to eat, but like, bro, yo, he was like a double agent for like 3 other like Primarchs and stuff like that. That was crazy. But I am glad to know that, obviously these guys are cracked or whatever, but I am glad to know that that these guys are like limited, that they can't just beat up like a Primarch or whatever. So that is good. Obviously, bro, Vulcan would give Vulcan would give all of these guys the beats, literally, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'll give like, yo, give me their best Lucifer Black, bro. Yo, I'm really uppercutting them like these, bro. Bro, slow motion action, bro, for real. Other than that, man, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you guys say what's up to the Day in the Life vlog, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Something out. Bye, everyone.